13 nations now have the capability to attack any satellites in space, and most people have no idea that this arms race is happening right now. Secure World Foundation has just released its 2026 annual counter-space report, which is essentially the most comprehensive public assessment of space weapons on the planet. And the findings are pretty striking. GPS jamming is rising both inside and outside of conflict zones. Russia particularly is jamming GPS signal so aggressively that it has actually disrupted civil aviation within Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Finland and Germany. Iran has been persistently jamming Starlink ground terminals for a while. And 4 other countries, France, Germany, Japan and India, are all now what report calls building bodyguard satellites. These are essentially spacecrafts whose sole purpose is to shadow and defend other satellites from being attacked. But here's the part that no one is saying out loud. The satellites that are being targeted are not just your general military assets. Your GPS, your bank transactions, your mobile signal weather forecasts, and the entire internet, all of it runs through the same orbital infrastructure that now is being actively contested by 13 nations. We've built a civilization on top of space, and we never really thought of what happens when someone starts shooting at it. Here's what it means for space economy specifically. The US Space Force just announced that it awarded a $1.8 billion contract to 14 companies to build what they call a neighborhood watch satellites in geosynchronous orbits. Europe is spending about $35 billion on space security through to 2030. And the entire space domain awareness and space security sector, which is essentially your tracking, protecting and defending satellites, is about to become one of the fastest growing commercial markets in the entire industry. We talk a lot about space economy in this channel, but this is where the next wave of economy is being built. Not in exploration, not in tourism, but in the unglamorous and urgent business of making sure that this infrastructure that we all depend upon doesn't get suddenly switched off.